everybody. Bob Zima, frequent flyer to hell and back. Welcome again to my YouTube channel or my blog or my website. Today we're in my backyard and I want to talk to you about a really important psychological fitness skill. A skill that you can develop very quickly, a skill that is very important to your overall mental wellness. And that is the ability to identify what you're currently feeling. How many times do you go through your day, somebody says, well, how do you feel about that? Oh, how are you feeling? Oh, how is this? How is that? We're asked multiple times a day to be immediately aware of and mindful of our emotional state. And often when we can talk to people about how we're feeling, we can build deeper, more intimate relationships. So the ability to be mindful of, aware of, and then communicate our emotional state is already a psychological fitness skill that will benefit your mental wellness. The ability to be able to communicate that to someone else enhances relationships, which also drives improved mental wellness. The problem with being able to identify how we feel is that, like many things here in the psychological industry in America, is we complicate the tar out of things. Have you ever been in a group setting or a retreat or conference or even in your own therapist's office, and they say to you, how are you feeling? And then they hand you a piece of paper with like 100 different emotions on there, as if that's not anxiety provoking enough. Now I've got to figure out which of these 100 most fit how I'm feeling in the moment. Keep it simple. I'm a big fan of keeping it simple. I'm a big fan of working smart, not working hard. So for the next couple days, here's what I'd like you to do. In order to build that psychological fitness skill of not only being mindful of, but also being able to communicate your emotional state at any given time in your day. So pick 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever, times in your day and pause for 30 seconds. And I want you to think about, how am I feeling right now? What is my emotional state? But I want you to keep it super simple. In kindergarten, we learned about the 3 primary colors. And we learned how those 3 primary colors, when mixed together, create a whole bunch of other color, a range of color. Same thing is true with emotions. We have 3 primary emotions: happy, sad, and scared. Happy, sad, scared. From those 3 emotions, when we start to mix them together, we get a complexity of emotional experiences. We develop a tapestry of emotional realities. But let's keep it simple, because the skill we want to develop is your ability to, in that moment, be able to quickly be aware of and then communicate your emotional state. It helps you because you're communicating more effectively, more efficiently. It helps other people because they know for sure how you're feeling. So not only are you healthier, the relationship's healthier, and everybody is living more mentally well because of this simple psychological fitness skill. So over the course of the next week, 5, 6, whatever, 10 times a day, pause and ask yourself, am I feeling happy, sad, or scared? And then write it down. Am I feeling happy, sad, or scared? And write it down. In the next few videos, I'm going to talk about how we can use that information, use our ability to communicate the most basic primary emotion that we're feeling for the purpose of developing even more psychological fitness skills, driving our mental wellness into overdrive, and also building deeper, more satisfying relationships.